This is Reggie from Gunpla Network, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of the high-grade Kamiki Burning Gundam from Gundam Build Fighters Try. Now, before we begin, I need to give a shout out to Canadian Gundam for supplying me with this model kit. You can get any model kit that you want off of their catalog for such a cheap amount of prices, and it only comes with a $10 flat rate shipping fee all across North America. So go check them out if you're looking for some obscure or different types of Gunpla that you're looking to add to your collection. Now, this is the Kamiki Burning Gundam. This is the final version of the Burning Gundam that appeared in the last episode of Gundam Build Fighters Try. We saw a lot of brand new suits appear at a very last minute notice, which I actually like this design. It takes it to its fullest level, also adding a lot of G Gundam flair to it. And of course, with my build, I added some top coat, I added a semi-gloss coat to make those clear blue plasticky particle pieces just pop just that little bit extra. And overall, I think this is a great kit, aesthetic-wise. There's absolutely no painting you have to do. All of the correct colors are assembled while putting it together. However, if you do want, you can add some more of your own personal painting if you want to add pre-shading or use the anime color technique that I see a lot on social media. So there are some options you could use, but if you wanted to just build the Gunpla by itself, you're fine. Most of the color correction is going to go into the sword and the scabbard, because the scabbard comes in all gray and the sword is entirely all white, which is very disappointing because I really feel that the blade should have been either silver or the molded gray. The scabbard should have been a gray, and it could have been a multi-piece set that would have been much more stable, but they decided to make it all one piece, which can be difficult to paint. Now, while the Gunpla itself looks good, the articulation is pretty great. The Burning Gundam was very revolutionary for its time. Included inner frame, like a pseudo inner frame where the shoulders can come out by itself. However, because it's the Kamiki Burning Gundam, it adopts a lot of the flaws that the Burning Gundam lineage has, which is the arms don't like to stay in the polycaps that well, and the waist likes to pop off very easily. It was like that with the Build Burning, the Try Burning, and now the Kamiki Burning. It's just in its DNA. It doesn't have those two stable parts together, which is unfortunate. Outside of that, you can get some phenomenal double bending elbows, double bending knee, the toes can move however you want it. Outside of those two problematic areas, you can get a lot of poseability, which is excellent and is very humanistic. It's almost like in the same vein with Exia, in my opinion. And the accessories, again, the aforementioned sword and scabbard, which comes with the sword. You can use it with the holding hands, which shouldn't be a problem at all. It's just that try to come up with your best techniques in order to pose it, because sometimes posing with a sword can be difficult, but it can be creative once you figure out how to make it look more natural. And on top of the other accessories, you do get its own set of burning effects. It has like the hyper mode kind of circle that goes around it, very akin to Burning Gundam from G Gundam, which, remember, Sekai Kamiki is trained by Domokashu, so that should not be surprising at all. So it comes with its own unique hyper ring, which looks great, and then definitely it has a lot of UV effects that just make it pop. You also get the fire effect parts that came originally with the Build Burning and the Try Burning. Those are still compatible with the Kamiki building. You also get the fire punch and kick parts that came originally with the Build Burning and the Try Burning, which are now adopted to the Kamiki Burning. Those guys are compatible with this model kit. You use the flame effect hands, and you can insert the fire flame effects into the fist, and you can get it to punch and kick pretty greatly. You just got to slide it in, and it fits wonderfully. as well with the feet too. So if you want to get more exaggerated poses, you're gonna want to get either an action base or a display base to get up on it, especially with the sword too. Now, when it comes to fun, the fun comes with the posability. What you can do, what you can think of. This kit is very poser friendly, so you can approach it from that angle and get a lot of great posing. It's gonna come, like for me, I would put the Kamiki Burning Gundam with the Astray or the Noir Striker or Barbatos even. Those guys have a lot of great possibilities for sword posing, which can be great. And also, just again, you might want to invest in an action base just so that you can have more flexibility with what you want to do in your head, but it's not absolutely necessary in order to get great posing out of the Kamiki Burning Gundam. Overall, I'll say this kit is an excellent addition to your Try or Build Fighters collection. It has a great, while it lacks in accessories, you do get a lot of great posability. You get a Gunpla while its accessory does not come color accurate, the model itself is completely color accurate. You really don't have to do anything more to get it to look great. It looks great all by itself, and you can add more detail like pre-shading or battle damage, but it's like an open window for customization if you wanted to go that route. Otherwise, if you just like the standard Kamiki Burning Gundam, you're set. This is a great piece. It was a fun build. It only took about 2.5 hours, so it's fast. Once you clean it up, it looks great. If you want to add some top coat to get a little bit more flair, you can. And overall, this is a great kit that I highly recommend for all of you guys to go check out and see what you can do with it. On that note, I am Reggie, and I will see you later.